सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। गुकारस्त्वन्धकारो वै ऋकारस्तन्निवर्तकः अन्धकारनिरोधित्वाद् गुरुरित्यभिधीयते। ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति। ॐ मौनव्याख्या प्रकटितपरब्रह्मतत्त्वं युवानं वर्षेष्ठान्ते वसत् ऋषिगणैरावृतं ब्रह्मनिष्ठैः आचार्येन्द्रं करकलितचिन्मुद्रमानन्दरूपं स्वात्मारामं मुदितवदनं दक्षिणामूर्तिमीडे। विश्वं दर्पणदृश्यमाननगरी तुल्यं निजान्तर्गतं पश्यन्नात्मनि मायया बहिरिवो भूतं यथा निद्रया। यः साक्षात् कुरुते प्रबोधसमये स्वात्मानमेवाद्वयम् तस्मै श्रीगुरुमूर्तये नम इदं श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये। बीजस्यान्तरिवाङ्कुरो जगदिदं प्राङ्निर्विकल्पं पुनः मायाकल्पितदेशकालकलना वैचित्र्यचित्रीकृतम्। मायावीवविजृम्भयत्यतिमहायोगी यस्वेच्छया तस्मै श्रीगुरुमूर्तये नम इदं श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये। यस्यैव स्फुरणं सदात्मकमसकल्पार्थगं भासते साक्षात् तत्त्वमसीति वेदवचसा यो बोधयत्याश्रितान्। यत्साक्षात्करणाद्भवेन्न पुनरावृत्तिर्भवाम्भोनिधौ। नम इदं श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये। नानाच्छिद्रघटोदरस्थितमः दीपप्रभाभास्वरं ज्ञानं यस्य तु चक्षुरादिकरद्वारा बहिस्पन्दते। जानामीति तमेव भान्तमनुभात्येतत् समस्तं जगत् तस्मै श्रीगुरुमूर्तये नम इदं श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये। देहं प्राणमपीन्द्रियाण्यपि चलां बुद्धिं च शून्यं विदुः स्त्रीबालान्धजडोपमास्त्वरमिति भ्रान्ता भृशं वादिनः। मायाशक्ति सकल्पितमहाव्यामोहसंहारिणे तस्मै श्री गुरुमूर्तये नमः इदं श्री दक्षिणामूर्तये राहुग्रस्तदिवाकरेन्दु सदृशो माया समाच्छादना सन्मात्रकरणोपसंहरणतो यो भूत्सुषुप्तः पुमान् प्रागस्वाक्षमिति प्रबोधसमये यः प्रत्यभिज्ञायते तस्मै श्रीगुरुमूर्तये नमः श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये बाल्यादिष्वपि जाग्रदादिषु तथा सर्वास्वस्थास्वरी व्यावृत्तास्वनुवर्तमानमहनित्यन्तस्फुरन्तं सदा स्वात्मानं प्रकटीकरोति भरता योमुद्रया भद्रया श्रीगुरुमूर्तये नमः इदं श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये विश्वं पश्यति कार्यकारणतया स्वस्वामि सम्बन्धतः शिष्याचार्यतया तथैव पितृपुत्राद्यात्मना भेदतः स्वप्ने जाग्रति एष पुरुषो माया परिभ्रामितः तस्मै श्रीगुरुमूर्तये नमः इदं श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये भूरम्भांस्यनलो निलोम्बरमः नास्तो हिमांशुः पुमान् इत्याभाति चराचरात्मकमिदं यस्यैव मूर्त्यष्टकम् नान्यत्किञ्चन विद्यते विमृशताम् यस्मात् परस्मात् विभोः तस्मै श्रीगुरुमूर्तये नमः इदं श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये सर्वात्मत्वविभूति यस्मादमुष्मिंस्तवे तेनास्य श्रवणात् तदर्थमननात् ध्यानाच्च संकीर्तनात् सर्वात्मत्वमहाविभूतिसहितं स्यादीश्वरत्वं स्वतः सिद्धेतत्पुनरस्तथा परिणतं च ऐश्वर्यमव्याहतम् सिद्धेतत्पुनरस्तदा परिणतं च ऐश्वर्यमव्याहतम् ॐ श्री दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः विश्वं पश्यति कार्यकारणतया this जीवः अज्ञानवशः माया परिभ्रामितः सन being thoroughly deluded under the spell of Maya looks at this prapancha, looks at oneself as bhedatah pashyati swasmat binnaha ayam prapanchah mattah binnaha aham vishwatah binnaha I am separate from, I am other than Vishwa, I am parichinna. Even though from the standpoint of Namarupa they are bhinna, but not from the Vastu standpoint. But the Jiva in Avidya takes oneself, the Bheda as Vastu Swarupa as Vastavika. So therefore Acharya says, Maya paribhramitaha san bhedataha pashyati. And that Veda is elaborated Karya Karanataya in the form of Karya and Karana, and Swami Sambandataha as oneself and one's possession. Aham mama iti rupena. Swami aham mama swam, my possession, my belonging iti. Swami sambandataha pashyati. Ahamkara idam ahankara mamakara rupena. And then Shishya Acharyataya. As the Shishya in the form of Acharya, taking this Veda as Vastavika, and Pitru, Putra, Adi. All that is not said by Adi Padena, in the form of parent and child, as different from one another. Atmana, in this form, Vishwam Pashyati, Vedataha Pashyati. Both in Jagrati va in the sense of cha arte va, Jagrati cha, Swapne cha, right? In the Swapna also, in the waking also, Bhedataha Pashyati. Atmatvena na pashyati, Brahmatvena na pashyati. Atmanam swam Atmatvena na pashyati, Vishwam Brahmatvena cha na pashyati. Whereas Upadesha Kale, Upadeshat Anantaram, after the having gained the Upadesha, then understands the Mithyatva, Kalpitatva of Jiva and Prapancha on Brahmatma, then understands that all this Nama Rupa do not count as reality. The Pratiti, let it gallore, let the play of names and forms continue, but I don't give the truth value, Paramarthika value to this Nama Rupa. Let waves continue, but the understanding, perception of waves continue, let it continue, but the understanding that all the wave is not other than water, that stays. So too, this Prapancha Pratiti, that's all Maya Vilasa continues. But then the truth value, Sarvam Brahma, Sarvam Khaluidam Brahma, Sarvam Atma iti understood. Okay. Further, up to this, the Tattva Upadesha is there. In the next shloka, Bhurambamsi, in that shloka, Acharya presents Upasana. It is said that by karma one gains Chitta Shuddhi, that is Raga Dvesha Avasatvam, not under the grip of spell of diktat of Raga Dvesha, that is Chitta Shuddhi, and that one gains by karma, in particular Nishkama Karma, Karma Yoga. And Chitta Ekagrata, the capacity to stay with the understanding, stay with the attempt to understand, Viveka, etc. So for Shravana, for Manana and for Nididhyasana, Ekagrata is necessary. One-pointedness, focus, being attentive, being open is necessary. And that one gains by Upasana, Ishvara Upasana, Saguna Brahma Upasanam. And Saguna Brahma Upasanam is presented in the Vedas, and in the Upanishads also we find a lot of Upasana is there. The Sampad Upasana, dwelling on the glories of Ishvara, that is Sampad Upasanam is there. And then there is Ahamgraha Upasana, taking everything as me. All that is there is me. Ahamgraha Upasana. In these two we find in the Upanishads and also in the Veda Karmakanda Bhaga also we see. Many Upasanas are given. Here Acharya mentions the Ashtamurti Upasanam, Virat Upasanam. in this shloka, Bhurambamsi, the Virat Upasana. Virat is Ishvara, seen as the Sthula Sharira, Samashti Sthula Sharira Abhimani, identified with the Samashti Sthula Sharira. The entire prapancha of names and forms is seen as the Sharira, like the Deha, like the body of a person. This is my Annamaya, this is my Sharira. Similarly, Ishvara's Sharira is the whole prapancha. This is visualization. For the sake of upasana, it is taken, the whole world is taken as Ishvara Shariram. Ishvara also, like I the Jivatma have Stula, Sukshma, Karana, Sharira, aspects of the Sharira. So to Jiva, the Ishvara is seen. It's not that Ishvara has Karana, Shariram, etc., but then seen as project what is there in me, in Ishvara also, as having Stula, Sukshma, Karana, Sharira, etc. Alright, so Samashti, Stula Sharira Abhimani is the Ishvara, Sagunam Brahma. It is not that Ishvara has Abhimana towards Sharira. I visualize Ishvara as having Abhimana with one who identifies, this is mine. From my standpoint, Upasaka's standpoint, who is the one who claims the entire prapancha as his or hers? It is Ishvara, Sagunam Brahma. From my standpoint, Ishvara is called as Abhimani. Ishvara too, Nirabhimani eva. There is no Abhimana, etc. for Ishvara, but for the Upasaka standpoint, presented as Samashti, Sthula, Sharira Abhimani. The entire gross world, manifest world, is seen as the body Ishvara, the Sthula, the gross body of Ishvara. And on that, about that there is Upasanam. Okay. Now the verse Bhurambamsi Ityadi, we'll see the Sandhi and then Anvaya. Bhuhu, the Bhuhu Ambhamsi Analaha Anilaha Ambaram Aharnatha Himamshuhu Puman. These are the 8 Ashtamurtis, 8 forms. Bhuhu, Ambhamsi, Analaha, Anilaha, Ambaram, Aharnatha, Himamshuhu, Puman. Iti Abhati Charachara Atmakam Idam Yasya eva Murti Ashtakam Na Anyat Kinchana Vidyate. This is not Anvaya, this is only Sandhi, okay? Vidyate Vimrishatam Yasmat Parasmat Vibhoho Tasmai Shri Gurumurtaye Idam Namaha. Anvaya. Bhuhu Ambhamsi Analaha Anilaha Ambaram Aharnatha Himamshuhu Puman. The word order is same in the first line. Iti Charachara Atmakam and then add the word Yat. Characharatmakam Yat Abhati. Yat Abhati. Then add the word Tat. Tat Idam Murti Ashtakam yasya eva. Then add the kriyapada bhavati. Yasya eva bhavati. Kama and then vimrisatam yasmat vibhoho parasmat anyat kinchana na vidyate. Kama tasmai Śrī Gurumurtaye Śrī Dakṣināmūrtaye idam namaha. Tasmai Śrī Gurumurtaye Śrī Dakṣināmūrtaye idam namaha. Anvaya, I repeat. Bhuhu ambhamsi analaha anilaha ambaram aharnataha himamsuhu puman iti characharatmakam yat abhati tat idam murti ashtakam yasya eva bhavati. Kama vimilsatam yasmat vibhoho parasmat anyat kinchana na vidyate tasmai Śrī Gurumurtaye ityadi. Bhuhu, the Prithvi, ambamsi apaha, ambas ekavachanam, ambamsi bahuvachanam, analaha agnihi, alam na vidyate yasya. Alam means one who never says enough of offering. Any amount of offering you give, Agni consumes. Never enough for Agni. Because Agni has to give so much to the infinite universe, has to provide. Therefore, any amount of offering is not enough for Agni. So, na alam vidyate yasya analaha it is Agni. Anilaha vayuhu. One who is always moving, anilaha vayuhu. Ambaram akasha. These are the pancha mahabhutas. Here stula bhuta, because it is referred to virat, therefore stula bhuta. As the cause of the stula bhuta, sukshma bhuta, the tanmatras also we take, but when it is referred to the sukshma sarira, hiranya garbha, here it is stula bhutani, pancha mahabhutani. Then ahar nataha, the Lord, nataha, the Lord of the day, Surya. Annaha nataha, ahar nataha, shashti tatpurusha. Then himamshuhu, amshu, ray, light, cool, hima, iva, amshuhu yasya, whose rays are cool like snow, like the himamshuhu. Then puman stands for the purusha, the individual, also at the vyashti level and samashti level, both. So these are the 8 forms. The first 5 pancha mahabhutani, we can take them to stand for Adi Bhuta. Then Aharnataha and Himamshu we can take to stand for Adi Daiva. And Puman for Adhyatma also. Adi Bhuta, Adi Daiva, Adhyatma. That way we can take. Another way of taking Bhuhu, Ambamsi, Analaha, Anilaha, Ambaram, Aharnataha, Himamshuhu. These seen as objects are Jada. Or they are Jada, Achetana. And Puman is Chetana. Chetana, Achetana, Atmakam. When we cover everything, so some ways of seeing that. One way of seeing is that Adhyatma, Adibhuta, Adidaiva. Another way Chetana Jada Atmakam. Another way, the same thing, Chetana Jada in another way. Bhuhu Ambamsi up to Himamshu is the Kshetram, and this Puman is the Kshetrajna. Same as Jada Chetana. Okay. Then same thing, Chara and Chara. The shloka says, word says, Chara, Achara, Atmakam. Chara moving, Achara non-moving. Various ways the Prapancha is seen. Chara, Achara, Atmakam, Idam, Jagat. And here these, here the Puman stands for the individual also, and also Upalakshana for all Chetana, and for the Samashti also. Puman iti. This is what the entire universe is. The manifest universe is seen in this way, in the form of Chara Achara Atmakam Yat Abhati. That which shines, that which is seen to exist. Abhati Yat Abhati, in the form of Chara Charatmakam Prapancha. Tat Idam, this Murti Ashtakam, eightfold forms. Ashta, eight, Ashtaka, eightfold. Murti, form, eightfold forms. All forms are put under these eight categories, eightfold form. And Yasya Eva Bhavati, all this eightfold form belongs to whom? Whose is this forms? Whose are these forms? It's all is whose form? Ishvara's form. Saguna Brahmanaha Paramatmanaha Rupameva Yasya Eva Bhavati. Notice the emphasis Yasya Eva. All these are all Ishvara's only, including my Sharira. Right? I am the trustee, I am not the owner of this Sharira. Okay. Remember the Ramaraya Kavi, Bellamakonda Ramaraya Kavi's Nataka. I think I have told. There was a case in the court of Ishvara. Suddenly a dispute arose, okay, and came inquiry. Whose is this body? One fellow, call him Yajnadatta or somebody, and comes and says, this is my body. And then there are lot of other claimants. They say, no, this body is ours. Lot of people, lot of entities claim. Bhumi says it is mine, and Vayu says it is mine, Akasha says it is mine. And then Surya, Chandra, Nakshatra, Devatas, they also say this is my body. And parents say, no, mother says it is my body. Father says this is my body. And to cap it all that is there in the guts, no? All the worms and tapeworms, and then all the E. coli and all that, germs and bacteria, and what they say, no, this is ours. This is our colony, this is our planet, okay? We have been inhabiting this planet, this for ages, for generations, right? For generation, this has been this is our possession, this is ours. The E. coli and tapeworm, they all say that. This fellow is baffled. This fellow simply thought that this is my body, but then there are so many things. Hey, this is mine, this is mine, this is mine. Ye mera, ye mera, ye mera. Mera, mine. Lot of entities playing. This fellow is thoroughly confused. He never thought that the simple, this, what he thought as my body, so many claimants are there. And then every one of them is legitimate claim, not illegitimate claim. It's legitimate claims. So the judge says, what do we do? What do we do here? So judge says, then ask the other claimants, okay, will you take this? No, we have other things to do. This is ours, all right, but we have other things to do. Okay. You will take care of it? We are busy with our thing, we have other things to do, we have other properties to take care of and all that. So we cannot take care of only this. And then who will take care of this? Everybody kept quiet. And then the judge says, are you, Yajnadatta, will you take care of it? No. Whatever Yajaman says, whatever the justice says, we will do. No. So the judge delivers. You will be the trustee of this body. You are not the owner of the body, you will be the trustee of this body. This body belongs to all the claimants, right? So, a beautiful drama. Imagined, of course, right? A very nice drama. So, this Sharira that I think is sole property of me, actually it is, I am not the owner of this. I don't own even a cell, okay? Cell phone, even that I don't own. So all that is all given to me. It's all I am given all this by Ishvara. So this body belongs to Ishvara. Really, I am a trustee only, and therefore this is also Ishvara's sampat. Aishwarya, this is. So too is every body, and therefore I have, as a trustee, I have to take care of this, due care of this one thing. And at the same time, see it as Ishvara Sampat only. It's Ishvara property. So this Uman, right, is not a simple fellow, it's a Ishvara Sampat this is. And another step, one more step, this is really Ishvara manifestation. And therefore the Jiva looks at it as a Ishvara Shariram, Ishvara Sampat. Very nice, very elevating view of this. Therefore, all this belongs to Yasya Eva Idam Sarvam, including my body, my thought, all belongs to Ishvara only. And therefore I take due care about this. So like even, suppose there is a temple, we see to that it's kept clean. We also contribute our might to keep it clean, right? To keep it. We keep the temple clean because it's a sacred place. So this body also is a sacred place. This is Devalayaha, as we see in the sloka, Dehaha, Devalayaha Proktaha, because the indweller is Jivaha, is Sanatana, Devaha, it is Paramatma indeed, and therefore a duty to keep the Pujita Bhava, sacred Bhava. Not only to my Sharira, as my Sharira is Devalaya, every Sharira, not only human Sharira, including an insect Sharira, animal Sharira, Kita, that's also Devalaya only. So therefore due reverence for all forms, all persons, there is due reverence for that. Alright. Yasya eva bhavati, indeed, and Vimrashatam, people who inquire into the nature of this body, this prapancha, people, Vimrashatam, Vivekavatam, Bhaktanam, Shraddhalunam, Vimrashatam, Vimarsam Kurvatam, those who look into this, analyze into this, those who don't take things for granted. Okay. This is a bane of most of humanity. We take things for granted. We take the river for granted, we take the atmosphere for granted, we take the earth for granted, we take the mountains for granted, we take the fish for granted, right? We take the other insects and animals for granted. That's not fair, that's not wise, that's not intelligent living. We take them for granted, take the other people for granted, right? And take ourselves also for granted, without really understanding what it is. Alright. So, Vimarshatam, people who do not take things for granted, right? Meaning, people do not underestimate a given thing. People really appreciate what is given. A moment is given. I am given a particular moment. I am given this body. I am given this mind. I am given, and my friends and relations I am given. My parents I am given. My siblings, brother and sisters I am given. Okay, my teacher I am given. So the education that I have, I am given, right? So everything is given. Therefore, people who are appreciative of the gift. So Vimrisatam, when they look into what is there, Yasmat, Yasmat Vibhoho, Parasmat, other than this Vibhu, all pervasive, Sarvavyapi, Vividam Bhavati, iti Vibhohu. One who is all pervasive, one who manifests as all forms and names, that Vibhoho, Parasmat, other than that, Anyat Kinchana Anyat Na Asti Vidyate. There is nothing whatsoever other than Parameshwara, Ishvara. So, this is very clearly said in our teaching. It is said, Vasudevaha idam sarvam, the Bhagavad Gita. Vasudevaha sarvam iti Mahatma. And they say, sarvam Vishnumayam Jagat. This sarvam Jagat is Vishnumayam, nothing less. Okay? It is Ishvara, nothing less. That is for our cognition, that's our understanding, at least bhavana, an attitude at least. If not understanding, at least an attitude. Idam sarvam Vishnumayam Jagat iti. Isavasyam idam sarvam. Sarvam khalu idam Brahma. Right? And then Mundaka Upanishad. Right? Brahma eva purastat. I love this mantra. Brahma eva purastat. What is in front is Brahma. Brahma paschat. What is at the rear is also Brahma. Brahma dakshinataha, Brahma urdvam, and then urdvam cha adaha cha yat visrutam sarvam amritam Brahma. Very grand. Sarvam Brahma eva, sarvam khalvidam Brahma. Therefore, looking at the nature of things, we understand that the effect is not other than karana. The karyam karanat na anyat. It's like wave and water. Okay? So the karyam is never other than the karana. Does not enjoy even an existence. Even to exist, it cannot exist independent of the karana. Away from the karana, it cannot exist. So karyam karanat anyat na. And looking further, this karya is not a vastavika, it is only kalpita. Maya kalpita, avidya kalpita. This kalpita is not other than the adhishtanam. Like our snake is not other than the rope, right? So, yat kalpitam tat adhishtanat anyat kadapi na. So, with this understanding, we see this prapancha and we see ourselves, we understand that Brahmanaha parasmat vibhoho anyat kinchit na asti. Okay. Not even a particle, not even a speck of dust which is away from other than Ishvara. Only Ishvara alone is there. As Swamiji says, no, there is only God. Okay. There is only God. So, there is only Ishvara. Yasmat parasmat kinchana na vidyate. This is the bhava which great bhaktas have, and this is the understanding of saints and the jnanis. This is the vision. This is the vision of Upanishads. And this is the Purushartha. Here lies the Purushartha. Therefore, Acharya points out here, this is the 8 formed, right? The Ishvara's 8 predominant 8-fold forms, Ashtamurti. And Ashtamurti has to be looked and deliberately. Till I understand, I deliberately retain the bhava that this is all Ishvara. Till I understand that, yes, this is all Ishvara. That bhava, that is the upasana here, Virat upasana. Even though for the time being this Veda, I am the upasaka, this is the upasya, this Veda is accepted for the time being. Finally, this Veda, Upasya, Upasaka, Upasya, Ishvara, the Swarupa of both are Brahmatma iti, till it culminates, fructifies as jnana, as understanding. Till then, one has to do this upasana. Alright. This may be seen as Adhyaropa also, but this is Shastriya Aropa. Okay. Remember that Shastriya Kalpana, Ashastriya Kalpana, twofold Kalpanas are there. Ashastriya Kalpana is Avidya, purely Avidya Kalpita, Jiva Kalpita it is. Whereas Shastra presents certain Upasanas, Kalpana, etc. like loading, Pratimayam, Ishvara Bhavaha, Shalagrame, Vishnu Bhavaha, ityadi. So, Shastriya Kalpana this is. And the Shastriya Kalpana makes one free from Ashastriya Kalpana. Ragadveshavan Purushaha Aham. I am subject to Ragadvesha, Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha. Right? They are ruling the roost. They are dictating the terms. And I am just a puppet in the hands of my own, whatever my mind says, right? I am a puppet. So I am a slave of my own mind, of whatever my whims and fancies pop up in the mind. I am just a slave. I am not free. So I am just a dasaha, right? Dasanudasa of my ragadvesha I am. That is not the happy situation, and therefore for one to be free from that, so one has to take to the Shastriya Kalpana. The Shastriya Kalpana, even though in Paramartha viewpoint that is not as it is, still that Shastriya Kalpana helps one become free from the Ashastriya Kalpana. Loosen the tight knot of Ashastriya Kalpana. Shastriya Kalpana helps. You remember that? Tight knot? Some bundle of sticks, something tied to the rope, and then the knot is very tight. We want to take up the stick, we want to untie the knot, but it is very tight. Imagine that the sticks are all very, very smooth. Okay. And then one easy way of it is to put another knot, tie another rope, make it tighter than the first one. When you make the second one, you deliberately do it. Make it very tighter than the previous one. And what happens to the previous one? That loosens, that becomes loose. You can slide it out, you can take it out. And then this second knot, you make it easy knot. Right? Make it an easy knot. And then you can easily take it out. This is the Shastra. All the Shastra Upadesha, Karma and Upasana, all the meditation, they are all like that, deliberately done. Even though in the ultimate say, they are not the Paramarthika, but still they help me become free from my own knots. Okay? Right. Therefore, Vidyate Hridaya Grantihi, when we say Tasmin Drishte Pare Avare Paravara Avaram Brahma Aparam Brahma Saguna Brahma Darshanat Api Hridaya Grantihi Vidyate. If not totally, a good amount of it, a lot of it becomes removed or loosened. Remember the explanation of Upanishad. Shadlu Visharana. First is Visharana. Visharana is loosening. Okay. So the Shastriya Kalpana loosens the hold of Ragadvesha on me. And then it's easily neti, it's easily simply, the bada is done easily. Okay. Therefore, a deliberate vidhanam is there, upasana. Okay. The ahankara, mamakara, the individualizing, the limiting, ahankara, mamakara, I and my, that notion, they are substituted by Ishvarakara, if can say, it's all by Ishvara. Sarvam Ishvaraha iti vimrisatam. For the thinking persons, for the upasakanam, there is nothing other than Paramatma, Ishvara at all. Alright, so the Ashtamurti Upasanam, Virat Upasana, right, is mentioned here. So the Vasana, the Jala, the Balam of the Vasanas and Samskaras, they are neutralized, they are loosened. Okay. Chitta Ekagrata, that way I stay focused with, I can stay focused with what is Purushartha. Where my Shreyas, where my ultimate good, the highest good lies, I can stay with it. And also certain phala also is mentioned, like Loka Prapti, Brahma Loka, etc. Phalas are mentioned. They are not the ultimate phala intended, but Chitta Ekagrata, that Mahat Phalam one gains. Okay. And this, the commentators point out that not everyone who comes to Vedanta is an Uttama Adhikari to begin with. There may be Uttama Adhikaris and there may be other level of preparation. Not everyone comes with the fullest of Viveka, Vairagya. That's the truth of it. What do? Should they give up Vedanta or should they give up desire for freedom? No, that is. No, we can ask, no. Give up. Don't want to be free. Don't want to be happy. No, that is it. That is not correct. So the Shastra gives the Upasana Vidhanam is there. The commentators point out Mandadhikari, Madhyamadhikari, etc. They say Upasana is there. Many Acharyas say that if a person has not done enough of Karma Yoga, Ishvara Upasanam, then there is every chance that pratibandhas are there. Bhashyakara says in one of the Gita verses, Shaknoti haiva yasodum prak sharira vimokshanat kama krodha udbhavam vegam ityadi. For sharira vimokshanat prak, lifelong, right? Yaha shaknoti, sodum shaknoti, one who can stand up against the Vega, the force of Raga and Dvesha. Commenting on that, Bhashyakara says, the nimittas for Kama, Krodha, Raga, Dvesha to pop up, to rule, to become powerful, to dominate, the nimittas are Ananta. Anantani nimittani. Countless are the nimittas. And how do I take care of them? By Ishvara Bhakti, by Viveka, by Vairagya, and all Sadhana Samposamuha, and also Upasana, I take care of. Of course, definitely Jnanam also plays the role of all this. So, by this one has to take care of the Pratibandhas. The Pratibandhas only prevent a person from pursuing Jnana and owning Jnana. Even if one has the anugraha of Guru and Upadesha, still that person may not understand, may not own, in the sense that the teaching remains yet only an ideal, not actual. I know that Sarvam Brahma, I know that Aham Brahma, but I still have headaches, I still have problems. Okay. I don't feel that I am Brahman. Yes, I don't feel. I don't own the vision. I don't read teaching. Why so? Is it that can it be said that I am ignorant of this fact that I am Brahma, Aham Brahmasmi, Sarvam Brahma? No, I have that information. I am taught. It is not that I do not know, but then still I don't know. I know, but I don't know. So, what could be the reason for this? When the mathematics teacher teaches 2 plus 2 is 4 and then demonstrates it, clear, understood, no problem, no doubt whatsoever. But Aham Brahmasmi, Sarvam Brahma, Tattvamasi sounds alright. I have nothing against it. I also see that it has to be true and I like it also. I see that here lies the answer, but still iffy. Why? What is it that? Only some pratibandha, manasa, some pratibandha inside. And how do I take care of pratibandha? Either by Shravanadi, continuing the Punaha Shravanam, I do. And suppose I think that it's not working for me, then go to the other sadhanas also, if necessary. Bahiranga sadhana, Ishvara Upasanam, Bhakti, etc. And Viveka Vairagi, if I am lacking in that, tone up those sadhanas, meaning take care of those pratibandhas. This cannot be denied, okay? Not everybody who listens to Vedanta becomes a jnani. Very clearly it is said, Manushyanam Sahasreshu Yatatamapi Siddhanam Kaschit na veti. And then Shrutvapi na veda Kaschit, it is very clearly indicated that as long as a pratibandha is there strong, it hinders, it blocks my owning the truth, living the truth. And therefore pratibandhas have to be taken care of. If such pratibandhas which amount to that chitta vikshepa are there, then those pratibandhas are taken care of by upasana. Ideally, a person should have come to Vedanta after sadhana chatushtaya sampatti. That is ideal, uttamadhikari. But does not happen for everyone. If so, what should one do? Take to these sadhanas also as much as necessary, as long as necessary. Therefore, upasana vidhanam is there. Okay. So we don't discount the validity of any sadhana. Whatever that is necessary to remove pratibandha, to make myself available for the owning the teaching, vision, the truth, which is purushartha, I have to take to it. Okay. Here, some of the commentators beautifully explain this, how everything is Ishvara. There is one principle, Yat Ande Tat Pinde. What is manifest in a vyashti, in an individual, it is manifest in the total also. Yat Ande, what is there in the samashti, in the prapancha, is there in this individual also, one entity. Yat Pinde Tat Ande Afi. Nice rhyming words. Yat Ande Tat Pinde, Yat Pinde Tat Ande, rhyming. So whatever there is in the samashti, it is there in the vyashti also. Whatever is there in the vyashti, that is there in the samashti also. The upadhi is samashti vyashti upadhi, right? Different. One is individual upadhi, there is total upadhi. But the principles, the entities are there. So one of the commentators pointed matching, gives the matching that what is there in the samashti is there in the vyashti, gives that a nice matching is there. Okay. All this samashti and vyashti, Veda also, total and individual, Veda also is upadhi vasateva, only due to upadhi, that is not vastu Veda. Alright. We will continue this. 8:30 we will continue this. Om Maunavyakhya Prakatita Para Brahma Tattvam Yuvanam Varshishthante Vasad Visheganair Avritam Brahmanishthaihi Acharyendram Karakalita Chinmudra Manandarupam Swatma Ramam Mudita Vadanam Dhakshinamurti Nide Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Sishyate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om